questions for Ben?
I know it was a tough loss on Tuesday, but when you guys reflect on it, where do you have to get better?
Leading up to the game, we did a lot of preparation for pressing. We knew it was coming, the pressure, the intensity, and we were actually practicing with 6 guys on defense, really pushing our guards to look after the ball, and I felt like we weren't ready for it. I think maybe we should have done more, I don't know, but it was very abundantly clear at the start of the game that they pushed us, and you could hear it from their bench. They were telling us, speed us up, and they did, and we got a lot of turnovers out of us, and I think that was a real issue. In terms of the game, looking back at it, I feel like everyone was probably off their game a little bit. I don't know, sometimes you just have games like that. But I think there's a lot of things we can improve on, and we haven't looked at a lot yet. After the game, coach was just like, let's move on and go to Belmont. We can't like look at this loss and let it bring us down too much, because obviously we've got a quick game coming back. So we'll watch a little bit of film today, and we've got a tough practice coming up, I bet. So we'll see what happens.
You mentioned you can hear them talking about speeding you up. What do you do as a team when you know the opposition's trying to get you to go faster, but you want to keep it slow?
It helped when we had timeouts and coach was like reiterating, just like calm down and keep the ball slow. He was telling us, just reiterating stuff that we should know, like facing up when we get the ball, know the trap's coming, but when the trap comes, that means there's an extra man that's always open. So we're trying to make the read and make the right pass, but then I think we got to a stage where we were doing that, and then they started reading our decisions. So we started like, we'd break the trap, and then we'd go down the court and we'd try and make the extra pass to our guys, and they'd be running back through the passing lanes and get steals again. And I just feel like they were a step ahead of us all the way, unfortunately.
Coach said he could tell Minnesota was really hungry coming off their loss against Louisville, and they played like a team that had just lost a game like that. So are you guys even more anxious to get back on the court Saturday after the Minnesota game?
I definitely am. I think we've got something to prove, especially at home against Belmont. It's going to be a very big game for us, and I don't know about the other guys, but it hit us hard, and I think we're going to come into this practice and probably go at each other pretty hard, because we know that we've got something to prove now, and especially with all the home fans, the history of this place, we need to make a stand.
Coach said he felt like we did some good things defensively, but that we work on rebounding in terms of once you have the ball, making sure you're curious. So what do you think you have to do better?
Again, that's another emphasis for us, especially the taller guys on our team, me and Alex. We seem to box out now. That was the really early on issue, was the boxing out. And now we're putting body on body, but now when we grab the rebounds, we're not securing it. And obviously, I can remember a few times in the game where I lost the possession of the ball by not just like squeezing the ball at the end of the rebound. But coach talks a lot about toughness and the heart that we have, and I feel like I'm starting to bring that, and I'm starting to really feel passionate towards my team, and I really want to play for them. So now I think it's more of just like the small details, like just making sure that I'm really going at it and getting out of my area. Another big issue for me is I go and reach for the balls, and coach wants me to get my feet under the ball and go and grab it, and then that'll give me a better chance with people that are swiping at it and things like that. So it's a step we're trying to take.
Anything else for Ben? All right.
Thank you.